Hi there, this is Becca from YouCanBookMe, and today I'm going to walk you through our polling feature. Finding the best time to meet with a whole group of people is not easy. Have you ever tried to get together with a whole bunch of friends at once? It is a cluster of different people with different plans, different schedules, and it's a headache. And honestly, doing it in the workplace is no easier. And whether it's a quarterly team executive meeting, a cross-departmental workshop, kicking off a new project, or just getting people together, the endless messaging back and forth is tedious, it's a time drain, and it's really frustrating, not only for your time, but also for your energy. The You Can Book Me polling feature can eliminate that headache so you can focus on more important things in your day. The polling feature is available to any You Can Book Me user on any plan. Let me walk you through how you can set one up. When you log into You Can Book Me, you'll notice along the top menu of your display, there's a tab called Polls. When you click into it, this is what it's going to look like. Let's set up a poll together. It's going to ask you what you're planning. Maybe we're going bowling together. It's going to ask you for a description. Let's throw balls at pins. I'm really crushing it with the example today. I know. Duration. So you can select this. Let's call it a custom time, maybe 2 hours and 30 minutes. And the location is Eastview Bowling Alley. So we have a few options here to customize it. You can have a fixed time zone, meaning everybody has to pick based on seeing my time zone. I'm going to leave that off because they'll know we're going bowling in this time zone. We can have a private poll, meaning that the person has to be invited to join this poll. If that's turned off, anybody can poll as long as they get the link. You can have the responses hidden if you would like, if you don't want the respondees to see each other's results. This is bowling. I think they can know when each other is available. That's fine. We can allow people to leave comments. This one's really helpful if, for instance, maybe one of my friends is like, this time slot works, but I might be 5 minutes late. Cool, leave that comment. Comments can be helpful to help really figure out the best time for everybody. You can send response confirmations so that when your friends or your coworkers select their times, they get a confirmation that they have done so. You can have it notify you every time that you get new votes, and you can have it notify you every time you get new comments. So let's create bowling. We're going to give up to 50 options of when we could suggest going bowling with our friends. Let's look at next week. Maybe we're going bowling next week. I definitely don't want to go at 5 a.m. Let's say, and it's automatically giving me 2 hour and 30 minute slots based on what I've selected. Maybe we can bowl at 8 a.m. Maybe we can bowl at 11. Maybe we can bowl at 2. And then maybe Wednesday, we want to look at 9. We want to look at 1. And maybe Thursday, we want to do late night bowling. I don't know if bowling alleys are even open this late, but we're going to give a whole bunch of options here. Perfect. Now let's hit create and share. You're now able to share your poll with whomever you would like. You're able to copy the link and send it out, or you can invite them using an email address. Just type it in and send it, and it'll show up in their individual emails. So we'll copy the link and just close out of here. And just like that, we've got our poll all set up. It's closing in 5 days. We've got it public. We've got no votes and no comments. We've got all of the times available, and we've got no votes for any of them. But if we were to make a decision, we'd be able to just click confirm time, and it would send out a message to everybody confirming that this event is happening on September 3rd at 8 a.m. We're going bowling. Awesome. Let's look at how this looks on the side of your guests. When they click the link, this is what's going to come up for them. It's going to show them all of the times you suggested and let them vote yes, maybe, or no. They're also able to click yes to all, maybe to all, no to all, whatever's easy for them. And they can show it in a different time zone if they prefer. So I can go down the list as an invitee and select my options. Maybe Tuesday, September 3rd, I've got nothing going on. Maybe Wednesday is a maybe in the morning, but I'm busy in the afternoon. So I'd prefer not to do that day. Thursday, I could probably do 4, but 7 p.m. is a little late for me. And a Friday is a maybe. Cool. That's what I'm going with. I can hit confirm. It's going to ask me for my details. Maybe we write a comment like, I'll bring snacks. For sure. Why not? Apparently I'm bringing snacks to a bowling alley. And just like that, I have successfully voted in my poll. I can also update my responses if I change my mind. Let's check out the results of our poll. So we have had 3 different participants vote. and 2 people have left comments. So we can look here as we scroll down that 2 people voted yes on Tuesday at 8 a.m. 1 person voted no. 2 votes for yes, 1 vote for maybe, no votes for no. You can see the results right here in front of you. So when is the best time to meet? It doesn't have a recommendation for me quite yet because I did a very small sample size. But at a glance, I can see that on Thursday afternoon, nobody said no. Nobody said no on Tuesday either. So I'm going to make a decision here. I've got 2 yeses and a maybe for both. Let's look at the comments. Is that going to be helpful? Well, Becca said she's going to bring snacks, and Bruce Wayne is telling us that he's Batman. Not helpful. Okay, we're just going to pick. Let's go with Tuesday. Tuesday feels like a bowling day. We can hit confirm time. When we hit confirm, it's going to confirm with us that the date and time is correct, which calendar we would like to put it on, and send invitations to all of our guests. We can hit create event, and we're good to go. And just like that, we're going bowling on September 23rd at 11 a.m. at the bowling alley. Fabulous. This is how simple it is to use polls, everybody. As always, if you have any questions on this or anything else, don't hesitate to reach out to our support team at any time.